and I was like, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I hope this video find you blessed and well. I just wanted to share some information uh, about my journey. I have a lot of different topics that I wanted to speak on. I've written a bunch down, but this one I wanted to talk about my journey with Navy Federal uh, now and then. And I want to get over here on here and just try to say a lot of things that I don't know what I'm talking about. When I get on here, I wanted to make sure when I do that, it's things that I know what I'm talking about and that is bringing you some value. And love to hear your comments. But when I get on here and talk about these things that I know, and everyone has a different level, expertise. And I'm not trying to say I'm an expert at this, but I just want to be able to put the information out there. Sure, I want to get the channel to be monetized. It's not there yet, nor close where I want it to be, but I want to be able to put out information that people can use and be consistent. When you be consistent with things are just things that turn around. I looked at a video where the lady was saying sometimes people quit before they get to the finish line, and the pot of gold is just right behind it. They digging and they quit just a little bit too soon. And I wanted to keep on because I want to be successful, because there's some things I want to do and be able to help others. And you just never know where you'll be able to go. If the Lord bless you to have some money to help somebody, help the kids, sick kids, different things, St. Jude Hospital, different things, whatever your goal is. And but I want to bring value to this channel. I want you to get value out of what I'm saying, and the stuff that I'm saying is stuff that I've experienced, and it's true. It's nothing made up just to get clicks. One thing you'll find out if you start listening to my channel, the stuff that I say, you'll be able to bag it up, and it'll be truthful. And that's what I want to do. And on my other channels, the gospel channel where I preach the message, I tell people the truth, and the truth will make you free. But this is about finances. The words say, "Well, money profit. What would money? What would it profit? Money answers all things. What would it profit you?" But I want to be a help to you in that department. I know it will relieve lots of stresses when you have funds and you can do some things. You may want to buy a home. You may be young, want to buy a home. Well, I've already been there and done that. I'm way past that stage. Or you may be looking to buy an automobile, or just looking for some financial freedom. And there's wealth to be made. I mean, it's just all around. But I just believe you have to give people what they need, and to be honest with people, and just share your thoughts, and whatever happens, happens. Okay. Anyway, this one is about Navy Federal. I put up videos before about Navy Federal, but what I'm saying is my journey. When I started, I heard so much about it. I am a military veteran, so I'm already part of Navy Federal. Been there, been part of Navy Federal for roughly 3 years. In the journey, when I started, it seemed like things were rough, where my credit score was, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. It was, I don't know, probably somewhere in the low 600s, maybe not there in that neighborhood. Now it's in the 700s, and it's much better, and things have turned around. And I had some videos I want to talk about that, with the experiences that I've gone through that, and what I can maybe share some knowledge with people, and maybe it'll help them. And that's my goal. But anyway, I started out, and I think I applied. And when I applied, I'm trying to remember, I think they turned me down. And I was like, okay, so let me work on this to get it better. And so I did a secure card. Then they turned me, I can't remember if they turned me down. I did a secure card, and I did that, and I paid on it. I know it was late, and I was looking for things to take off, but it seemed like it took a while was getting kind of impatient. I think someone said about 3 months and 6 months. And I just kept waiting. I kept waiting. And one thing I want to say, if you're dealing with them, you just need to be patient. But in the long run, it will eventually come around. I do believe that. Now I got the flagship card. Matter of fact, I got 3 Navy Federal cards. I have the flagship, the Go Rewards card, and I have the flagship Go Rewards card and the green card, the what's it, Go Rewards Cash Rewards card. And once things started to roll, like it's just started to pick up. I will say one thing I would kind of want to say: don't believe everything that you hear. If you have some issues and you're not sure about something, then the thing to do would be to call and discuss it with them. And one thing I can say about Navy Federal, I would give them their props. Out of all the people that I deal with, Navy Federal is probably, I would have to say, the best of all of that I've dealt with as far as the customer service, the friendliness of the people. I haven't seen any better, and they're not paying me to say that. I'm telling you what I've seen. So if you can get in, then I would advise to do so. And then other videos talking about if you can't get in, you have to be a veteran or someone in your family or someone in the same apartment or whatever you living with you in order to do that, in order to become a member. But I guess there are ways that people talk about that. Whatever way I want to get in, I'll be honest. If you can't get in Navy Federal, there's other credit unions that you can join. I have several credit unions that I'm a part of. And the thing about credit unions as well, when you're dealing with credit unions, you get better rates. It's just across the board. And probably sure you may have heard of, but credit unions are relationship builders. They want to build a relationship. And when you start to do that, you build a relationship. Like with Navy Federal, I have a savings account, I have a checking account, I have a pledge loan. I've had several pledge loans to build up over a period of time. As a matter of fact, I still have one now. And well, I'm a business owner as well, so I have 2 business accounts. I have a savings account and a checking account. So I have a plethora of accounts with Navy Federal and relationship building, and I've built a relationship over these last 3 years. And it did, like some of these companies takes decades. I deal with another bank that I deal with that I really don't been with them decades, and they haven't been really good. They haven't been nearly as good as it has been with Navy Federal once you get the ball rolling and do what you have to do. So it started out kind of tight, and I paid the loan back, paid everything on time. And what I want to say, make sure whatever you do, be consistent with what you're doing. No, try not to ever be late. Pay your bills on time when you're dealing with them. Pay what you have to pay, and on the long run, I believe you will really be rewarded for staying with them and being patient. So I wanted to graduate and get in. Afterward, I kept waiting, and then finally I said, well, I'm about tired of this. They're not going to do anything. It seemed like I was about to the point to give up. But I can just tell you, patience pays off. And then around a year's time, they graduated the card, and it started out with a $2,000 limit. And I was like, okay, that's not a whole lot, but to me, it was decent. It was better than nothing. And then after that, I just kept working, and I kept working, kept building on my credit. And then all of a sudden, that limit went to $3,500. I said, oh, well, now we're getting somewhere. And then all of a sudden, after that limit went to 35. Then I got a platinum card. And then they gave me the platinum card, and it started off at $5,100. I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere, and then $5,100. And then after that, I got the Go Rewards card. And then that limit was $1,000. I said, oh, that's not very much, but you have to keep building on it. And I kept building on it and went back. And then they took that limit from $1,000 to $3,000. I said, oh, we're on the roll now. And then they came back and they went from $5,100 to the platinum card, and they took it to $7,100. And now I'm saying we're really rolling the ball. And then they turn around after and now it went to 9,100. And then after going to 9,100, after having it a year, that card a year, I transformed that card into the flagship card. Now I'm a flagship card holder, amen. And then I think those limits go up to $80,000 totally. I think that's all you can have totally, not on that one card. But like I say, I have several cards. So, and then you can be able to transfer limits. But that's probably something for another day. I don't want to make the video too long. Like I said, I want to get back into trying to put out pertinent information that I can share with the audience and to my subscribers, and just hope to get more subscribers to listen to the information that I'm putting out. And I know it's good information because it helped me a long way. And I have other cards and different things that I can talk about along this credit journey and the things that you can do. And I got a plethora of list of things I can talk about. But for now, I think that's all for now. I just want to get back into it and get busy and be able to help people and see that they're getting some value out of the videos, and hoping that it will bless you and help you on your credit journey and try to build something that you can get the ball rolling as well. Well, that's what I have for now. I hope everything is fine with you. I hope all is well, and I look forward to talking to you again on the next time, and hope you have a blessing and a wonderful evening. Okay, that's what I have for now. Talk to you next time.